Sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened there. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened. It cut out on me. So sorry. So like I said, building relationships with local business owners, churches, schools. When you go into a school, sometimes they already have a Scentsy rep that they use for their carnivals and whatnot, but it doesn't hurt to still get out there and say, hey, I'm trying to get my name out here in the area. Do you know who I would talk to about possibly setting up a display in your teacher's lounge? You know, anytime this month or next month. Just start from there and see what they say. And if they say no, that's okay, because you're going to get a lot of no's. What, baby? Oh, I know. You're going to get no's, and it's going to be frustrating, but you have to keep going. You just go to the next opportunity or the next business. Let me see here. Okay, we talked about that. Oh, also, speaking of events, if you are blessed enough to get into an event, make friends with your direct sales partners, everyone that's there. You should have a go-to 31 rep, a go-to LuLaRoe rep, a go-to It Works person. And y'all will work with each other and say, hey, to your It Works rep, I'm doing this event on, the 30th. They need an It Works rep. I'm going to give them your name. And then hopefully she'll do the same in return for you. Y'all could also do something that I've heard of called a vendor blender. My LuLaRoe friend, she wants to do this with me next month. And it's going to be at her house where we have LuLaRoe and Scentsy. And I'm going to get, we're going to both advertise it. So my friends or customers will come, hopefully try out her product and vice versa. So making those connections, again, it all goes back to building relationships with people. Because I think one thing that we all do, and I know I did it too, when you first become a Scentsy rep, it's exciting and you want to tell everyone about it. And then after your launch party, everyone's bought, and it's kind of the excitement for your friends and friends and family is kind of worn down. And they no longer, they're not coming to you for sale, for anything. So you have to build relationships with other people. Going to your son's daycare, talk to the daycare, see if they'll let you set up at their place of business. Let's see what else. Volunteering at school, volunteering for the PTA. You don't have to come in, with all of your Scentsy catalogs and throw them at everyone, but you start building those relationships, and that people are going to soon know that you're the Scentsy consultant for that area. So they're going to come to you. Branding your vehicle. I did not brand or put the decal on my vehicle for 4 years. That was stupid of me. I should have been doing that all along, but I didn't. Because I was scared. I was scared of putting hey y'all, I'm the Scentsy rep, because I wasn't sure how, if I were to get, a bunch of new customers, how to service them while working. But it's doable, y'all. You just have to, if you want this to be not just your hobby, you have to put in the time and effort, and you have to know that it's not going to happen overnight. But branding your vehicle is the best thing that you can do if you want to get your name out there. Okay. What else? We talked about that. Okay, get a calendar, a separate calendar specifically for events that you have booked, people that you've spoken to, and you are going to do a basket party with them. Because if you have a calendar with you at all times, something small, but something that you can write on and have enough room to write it on, but keep it with you at all times, because it's hard to book a party or book a basket party when you can't look at your calendar, because you want to be able to tell them, okay, I have May 14th and 15th available. Which date's better for you? Instead of just saying, oh, well, when I get home, I'll look at my calendar. You've already lost them. You want to make sure you have at least 2 dates in your mind that you know you're available. So let's see here. All right. Another thing that let me see. Okay. In your neighborhood, especially if you're in a newer subdivision or if you have a subdivision that's being built next to your neighborhood, go into the builder's sales offices, ask if they would like sample wax and a warmer to leave, same type of thing as the business or the restaurants, and see if you can leave your wax and warmers in their model homes that they show, and ask if you can leave your business cards there. And check in with them, because if you forget about those wax and warmers, they're going to forget about it too, and they're not going to, your business cards will be gone. They're not going to think twice about it. They're not going to call you and say, oh, can you come bring us more business cards? No, they don't care. You have to follow up with them. Which leads me to my next point. You have to follow up with everyone. I have a Rodan and Fields lady. I have a lip sense lady now. I got some LuLaRoe tops, so I do have a LuLaRoe person, but yeah, I don't know. I wear the leggings, but they're around the house. I won't wear them out. I just, my butt's too big. But anyhow, my point is, I'm showing you, customers are not going to follow up with you or remember when they need to change their wax, because I do not follow up with my Rodan and Fields lady. I do not call my lip sense lady and say, oh, I need some more lipstick. They follow up with me. My Rodan and Fields lady just messaged me today. She messages me at the same time every month and says, your cycle's about to start and we are going to charge your card this amount. Do you want any other products? This is a special we have going right now. It never fails. She's always contacting me. She's not bothering me. She actually is helping me, because I'm like, oh great, I forgot. I need to make sure that my budget will work with my order this month. So you have to follow up. You have to have a system in place, because these people are not going to come to you saying, I ran out of wax. They're busy just like you are. They have kids. They have lives going on. So they're not going to stop and say, oh, I need to call Tara. I'm out of wax. No, Tara, you have to call them. Megan, you have to call them. So that's that. Oh, and my other tip or idea. I know that a lot of us have before, or we're doing it now, we post on garage sale sites. I don't really like to do that anymore, just because it just gets ugly in there sometimes, and I don't want to mess with it. But the garage sale sites are a really great way to meet new friends and new customers. Case in point, it's how I met and became friends with Megan. I was selling Olivia's baby shoes and baby clothes. Megan bought some shoes from me. So she came to my house, and I made sure whenever I had her bag of shoes, I was strategic. I put samples and a catalog in there. And when she came to the door, I said, hi, yeah. Sorry, Megan. I had a plan all along, but I'm so glad I did, because you're awesome. But I said, nice to meet you. If you need anything, let me know. I have my catalog in here. I'm a Scentsy rep. Have a great day. I don't think I pushed her, but she did message me back later and said, I love what you sent me. And I said, oh, would you like a basket party? Yes, I knew what I was doing. But that's like an awesome idea, y'all. Sell your baby clothes, sell things around your house. Because these people that are going to buy them from you, they don't know you sell Scentsy. You're not saying, hi, I'd like to, I'm selling this bassinet and I sell Scentsy. Like, you're not doing that. You're just selling your baby clothes, or you're selling items around the house, and you're meeting new people. So use that as an opportunity just to leave a sample and a catalog in your business card, and just leave it at that. Unless you have a good feeling about the person, like I did with Megan. She was very nice, so I knew what I was doing, and I knew I was going to follow up with her. Another way, if someone asks for a catalog, what I've started doing, I take drawing slips and I use the washi tape. And before I hand them, because I don't want to give away my catalogs are expensive. I'm not going to give them away for free. So what I'm going to start doing is say, oh yes, I do have a catalog. And by the way, I'm doing a drawing. I do a drawing every month. And if you'd like to enter the drawing, either I'll fill this out for you or you can fill this out. They fill it out. You take this and you have a lead. And they have their catalog. So you can either do one of two things. You can draw a name and have a winner and have them win like a scent circle, a bar. It doesn't have to be expensive. That's why when I do my orders and I get Hostess Rewards, I try and get a bunch of scent circles so that I can use them for this purpose. Or you can, number two, if you hand out, let's say 5 catalogs and have 5 leads, you call every lead, all 5. Congratulations, you won the drawing. I have a scent circle I'm going to send you, and if you want to either come by here to pick it up or I can meet you and I'll drop it off, or I can mail it to you, what have you, and you send them information along with the catalog, because I want to make sure that I touch or at least speak to every person that asks for a catalog, because they're showing an interest, whether it be they just want to be a customer, they want to have a party of some sort, or they want to join and do what we're doing. So that's my new idea that I'm going to start doing. Do y'all have any questions? Anyone? I can't see who's on now or how many are on, because I think my phone pooped out a minute ago. So hang on one second. All right. All right. All right. Okay, and on the subject of, let's see, on the subject of getting your name out there, sorry y'all, forgive me. Like I said, I had 4 pages of notes and it was all over the place. One thing you could do, Scentsy Family Store has promo bags. They're not the real big fancy bags, but kind of the smaller bags. I think they might be $5. If you get one of those, or if you get a couple of them, use those, because they're not plastic, but they're not fabric. I don't know what that material is. You can use those at the grocery store to bag your groceries. You know, the earth-friendly way that people have, you know, bags now instead of the paper or plastic. Use those, and someone's sure to say, oh, do you sell Scentsy? Yes, I do. If someone's going to ask you about that if you take those with you to the grocery store each time. Another thing that you can do, have a friend be your goose, your maverick, and have a friend be your goose. Ask a friend, look, I'm trying to get my name out there, come to lunch with me, I'm going to bring my testers, we can have a couple of friends come with us, and y'all are going to smell the scents for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and you're just going to pretend you're enjoying yourself, okay? I'm just kidding. They'll enjoy themselves. Whenever we went to World Premiere, we went to lunch afterwards, and we had gotten all of the testers. And we were all at the table talking, smelling all the scents, having a great time. Sure enough, someone walked up to us, and I think they walked up to Raimi, and they said, oh, do you have a catalog? Raimi had a catalog, so she gave it to them. So y'all, if people, you don't have to always be like throwing catalogs in people's faces. You take a friend with you, go to have coffee, go to dinner, go to the park, do something outside of your home, because I'm trying to do that too, and bring your testers, just have a good time and enjoy yourself, because someone's going to come up and ask you, what are y'all doing? And then you can go from there. All right. Bye. All right. We talked about volunteering at the school. I'm trying to get out of the house more. That's my big issue, because with Olivia, it's really hard to get out of the house. But I'm going to make sure that hang on a second, y'all. All right, babe. No, Olivia. Sorry, y'all, I'm back. All right. There's a lady in Leaf City that's offering classes, Zumba classes, for $5 a class. The first class is free. I'm going to take that Zumba class. Actually, I love Zumba. I love dancing. So I told myself I'm going to do something for me to get a little healthier. So best believe I'm going to take that Zumba class, and I'm going to take my big old Scentsy bag with me. I'll, you know, for my towel and water bottle, but I'm going to sneak in some testers and catalogs, but I'm just going to take it with me. And the next few times that I go, someone's going to approach me and either say, oh